Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is a Saturday and this is the best time to analyze the market. This is the best time for you who does not have a strategy to come to my channel and learn this strategy such that you can use it coming into next week. The market is opening tomorrow at midnight, so you should learn this strategy such that you can be able to use it to execute trades in the market tomorrow. So if you don't know how to analyze the market, this is going to be your video. If you don't know how to make forex entries, this is going to be your video. So sit tight and understand how the market is dissected step by step, how to analyze the charts before you can enter the market. Also, if you do not have any strategy that you're trading, I invite you to come and take this strategy. It can be your strategy. You can use this strategy if you don't have a clear strategy, because remember, it is so easy, it's so hard to enter the market when you don't have a strategy that you rely on. Because whenever you're going to enter the market, you will fail to understand where you are going to point, where you are going to be starting from to dissect or to enter trades into your market. So if you don't have a strategy, sit tight. This is going to be your strategy. Learn how to use it, watch step by step until the end, such that you can understand how to use it and use it as your strategy. I promise you, you will not regret. This strategy is 90% accurate, so you won't be regretting getting this kind of strategy. So all that being said, I also have a book and I teach this strategy in my book. So the book is $10. Those ones who are asking how to get the book, kindly click the link in the description of this video or the link in my bio and then join my free Telegram group. There is where now when you can inbox me, the admin, or you can search for me on Telegram through that channel, and then you can inbox me that you want the book and I'll give you. It is only $10 this month. With effective next month is going to be $20 or $30. So make sure you take advantage of the book while it's still there. Also, the mentorship is still on $100. You can inbox me on Telegram and ask for mentorship. I teach this and more, and this strategy is broken down in that book, guys. When you get that book, you'll get everything you need to use this strategy. So what we do, let's dive into the market and then we see. So the first thing you say, what do we want to do when we get into an open market? And I'm just going to be writing the rules here such that you can follow step by step. Guys, make sure you be attentive. The first thing you want to do is go to your highest time frame. The moment you reach at, okay, let me just say number one. Okay, the moment you open any chart, you see this is zero chef. I know most of you don't even trade this. The moment you open any chart, any clean chart, you want to go to your highest time frame. You have gone to a chart and it is open and clean. The first thing you want to do is that you want to go to your highest time frame. That is the first thing you want to do. Now, my highest time frame is always the weekly time frame. So I'll go to the weekly time frame. That is the first thing you want to do. Yes, we have gone to our highest time frame, which is the weekly time frame. Now the next thing you want to do on your highest time frame, let's say now number two, the next thing you want to do on your highest time frame is you want to mark out your structures. Mark your structures. You want to mark out your structures on the highest time frame and also observe the candlestick patterns on the highest time frame. Mark your structures and observe the candlestick patterns on the highest time frame. What are they? Is it an incision candle? Is it an engulfing candle? Is it a bullish engulfing candle? Is it a morning star? Whatever it is on the highest time frame, you want to take note of it as you're marking out your structures. What are the structures you're marking out? Demand and supply, support and resistance, any chart patterns you see, let's say so head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms, any chart pattern you see. Some people trade channels. Any that you see that you're willing to trade, you want to mark it out clearly. Now after that, after marking out the chart patterns, now you want to identify the direction of the market on the high time frame. What is the direction? So far we are in a ranging market. However, the direction was to the downtrend. So now after I have done all those things, what is the weekly telling you? We have identified that we are in a ranging market. However, in the immediate trend is a downtrend. Two, we have a supply zone up here on the weekly time frame. Very good supply zone. Drop base, drop, very good supply zone on the weekly time frame. And now we have price approaching that supply zone, which also happens to be a previous resistance zone. So price is approaching that zone. What is happening is that now we want to be looking to sell from that point. However, has price reached there? No, it has not reached there again. What do? We are going to wait for price to reach there. This is why I always tell you, trading is a game of waiting and patience. If you're not patient, if you cannot wait, you cannot be able to trade the forex market effectively. So this is the point where we sit on our hands and wait for price to reach into our zone and start looking for sales opportunities. I hope we are together up to that. And guys, you must make sure that you have a rules-based strategy. A rules-based strategy is something that you'll be using to enter the market every day in the same format. The rules are going to be your guidelines that show you that now the market is ready, you can enter. Now the market is not ready, you have to wait. Now we are waiting for this kind of confirmation. Now we are going to enter, and this is going to be our target, this is going to be our stop loss. A rules-based strategy. If you do not have a rules-based strategy, then you're trading the market the wrong way. You must have rules that guide you. The rules that are going to govern you are the ones that are going to give your trading a structure, a format, a way of entering and exiting the market. The rules. If you do not have those rules, then it is going to be hard for you to be profitable in this market. You might be profitable this week, next week you're going to be in losses. You might be in losses for 3 weeks, the other week you try to win some few trades, because you do not have a proper guided plan that you have back tested and you see, or forward tested and you see that it is proven to have to work in the long run. Guys, we played the long game. This is a long game that we are playing here. It is not something we enter and we come on. And that's why you have to buy my book, guys. Buy the book. It is only $10, guys, but the value you're going to get there is more than $10. The money it is going to make, the moment you understand that book well, within the first few weeks, you're going to recover and triple those $10 that you have bought that book. So make sure you get the book. Inbox me on Telegram and ask for the book. The link is in the description and the bio of this video. So I hope you are together up to that. So now let's continue without wasting any time. And mentorship is still on $100 only this month. So what is the second thing, the third thing you want to do now that you have finished all the first two steps? The third thing, and you see, this is why you should subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to like the video, because I give you step-by-step guidance of the strategy such that you can use it to apply in wherever your trading is. So the third thing you want to do is, now you want to drop down to the medium time frame. Drop to MTF, medium time frame. Why do you want to drop down to the medium time frame? Because you want now to see the immediate trend. Let's now go to our medium time frame, which is the daily. I told you I'm going to be following the rules. You want to see the immediate trend. The weekly has told you it is in the middle of nowhere. However, it is likely to be going up here. Now, the medium time frame is where most of the work is going to happen. You want to see the immediate trend on the medium time frame. You want to look at the candlesticks formation on the medium time frame. You want to refine your zones on the medium time frame. That is your supply and demand zones, your support and resistance zones. You want to refine those zones such that they can be at the exact points they are supposed to be. Because you want to remember one thing, that if you get one of those points wrongly, let down of the zones wrong, let the wrong support and resistance, wrong demand and supply zones, your trade is going to be wrong automatically. So you have to make sure you get them correctly. I teach that in my book. Get the book, you're going to find everything there. You have to learn how to draw the zones correctly, the way I draw them. If you don't learn how to draw them the way I draw them, it is going to be hard for you to identify the correct zones. But if you know how to draw them the correct way, then that is good. So also in the medium time frame, this is where you want to get your confirmations before you can drop on the lower time frame. Confirmations, you get them on the medium time frame. And what is your confirmation? When it gets to your zone, when price gets to your zone, you want to look out for indecision candles, bullish rejection candles, bearish rejection candles, pin bars, you want to look out for candlestick formation like the evening star, the morning star. This is why you need to get the book and read it, because now the candlesticks that you need, the only candlesticks that you need at key zones, I have them. All of them are in that book. All the candlesticks that you need at key zones are in that book. So when you get the book, you're going to be reading it such that you can understand what you need where. If you see them, you'll understand them because I've explained them clearly and what they do when they're at which zone. So guys, do not say that I'm just advertising the book. No, the things you need to implement this strategy fully are there. In fact, the book is now what gives you a step-by-step breakdown of each and every point in the strategy. Okay, so now what you need on the good medium time frame is the confirmations. Good, let me just add here in brackets confirmations. And guys, I teach these things almost every day. I tell you the same thing, and they keep on happening in the market weekly, but you guys, you don't take advantage of this. Just count yourself lucky, because you even have some people who have not yet discovered my channel. They don't know anything about the Tricoin strategy. They're just there. The day they will discover it, they will thank God. So you guys who already know the channel, just count yourself lucky. So let's continue. After dropping to the medium time frame and getting the confirmation, the next thing you want to do is you want to drop down to the entry time frame. I think before you even go there, let's first finish with the medium time frame. Now on the medium time frame, this is where we do the waiting for price to come to our zone and give us those confirmations. So let's play price forward. So as I'm playing price forward using the replay tool, for you, your equivalent to that is waiting. You're waiting for price to get to the zone. That means if you're on the daily time frame, you're waiting for daily candles each day that passes. This is why we tell you trading is a game of waiting. You'll have to wait. Each day that passes, another candle will be printed. Each day that passes, another candle will be printed as price approaches our zone. I hope you're together up to that, guys. So for you, you're waiting for me, I'll be playing price forward, candles forward. So what happens is price reaches there and gives us an indecision candle. Ideally, this should be our confirmation. However, I'm not taking this as confirmation because price has not touched the zone. I want to see price touch the zone very well before I can see those indecision candles, because price can just react from here to induce me to enter, and then it continues to the upside before it can drop. So I'll just keep on playing price forward. Look what happens the next day. We get another bullish candle. Now after here, now that price has reached the zone very well, this one, any indecision candle that comes, I will take it. Now this is the candle that I will take. Does it mean that price cannot continue to the upside? No, absolutely not. It can continue. However, with this is enough for me, because at least we are so close to the zone. Whatever happens here, I'm not interested. So now after here, after getting this confirmation, the indecision candle in our zone, it is at a supply zone and it is also at a resistance, at a former resistance zone. So now I'm going to go, this is where now I'm going to drop to lower time frame, which is also entry time frame. So I'm just going to say drop to entry time frame. So now we drop down to our lower time frame. This should be number 4. Drop down to our lower time frame, which is also our entry time frame. So I'm just going to drop to our lower time frame. I also use the 6 hour or the 4 hour for my entries, whatever whatever is better for you, but me, this is what I use. So this is my entry time frame. What is that I'm looking at for? I'm looking at for my entry time frames. I'm looking for confirmations for entries. Let's say a head and shoulder at that point, a double bottom with a break of the neckline at that point. Anything that looks like can lead me to sales, because I'm favoring more the sales at that point. That is what I'm looking out for my entries. Then I can sell price to the downside. Anything that can look like sales, that is what I'm looking for at that point. And guys, everything and the breakdown, I teach the things on my book. I teach you how to get these zones, how to draw them the correct way, what confirmation you need, and which confirmations are better than the others, the high probability confirmations and the others. And then I also teach you which setups you need on the lower time frame. and how you should trade those setups, and then I give you which capital you need and how to trade the capital. Some people have $100, but they trade at that $100 like it is $2K, $3K. I tell you from the start to the finish which capital you need, how to trade it, and also I tell you which time frames you need. Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader? Are you a position size trader? Are you a day trader? Each of these time frames, I tell you how to trade them, which is your highest time frame according to which type of trader you are, which is your highest time frame, which is your entry time frame. So buy the book, everything is there, guys. I've compiled these things and put for you the things there. Don't be lazy, buy the book and read, and then you can implement the things in the market. The book is available $10 only this month. Next month is going to be $20. So inbox me on Telegram. The link is in the bio and the description of this video, and then ask for the book. Now that we have reached our entry time frame, the next thing we want to do is very simple. Wait for price action to show us its head, and then we can enter. So far, do we see anything? Nothing. We see there. We just see price making high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high high. So we're waiting for price action to show us it is head, so that we can enter for ourselves to the downside. If it has not given us a lead, we are not going to be interested. Even if it continues dropping, we are not interested. We are only interested if our entry trigger has been triggered. I hope you're together up to that, guys. So now let's continue with the price action and see what it's going to do. And like I told you earlier, the more I'm playing this candlestick, for you the equivalent is you waiting. Sit on your hands and wait. Okay, let's continue. So I'm just going to play price forward. So I played my candles, price goes to the upside. Oh, look what happens. It continues to the upside, guys. And this is what I told you. You don't just enter because you have seen an institution candle. You have to wait for confirmations. It continues to the upside to make another higher high from this one. So if you entered from here, right now you'd be stopped out. So let's continue. So the next candle, price tries to drop down, drops even further. Let's continue. And now it goes back to the upside. Now what is happening, or what I'm seeing, is price is like making a double. Yes, price has made a double top, and if you go to line chart, you can see it. This is a top, an equal low, a top, another equal low. So after this is now my confirmation that price is more likely to go to the upside, to the downside, after making this double top on the 4 hour. Remember, guys, it has to happen on the 4 hour if you're using the weekly as your highest time frame. If you're not using that, I dissect everything in my book. So just buy the book and understand which type of trader you are and which time frames you should be using. So make sure you get that. So now for me here, this is a confirmation. I want now to break this neckline. You see this neckline here? This is a zone where price is not breaking. So I want price to go below this neckline such that I can now start buying. I can start selling. But if it has not closed, if I don't see any candle close below here, I'm not going to be interested in any sales of this pair. So I'm just going to play price forward and see what happens. Remember, I want the break line as small retest, then I'll be entering. So let's continue. So if I play price forward, we see a candle that clearly opens and closes down here. Now that is my confirmation that my narrative for sales is now fully manifesting, and I'm likely to start selling. So I'm just waiting for a small retracement into this zone here, or this zone here, anywhere around here. My stop loss is going to be up here. I'll be entering. So let's play price forward. So the next day, candle opens, closes below, further confirming what I'm talking about. So now this one here is going to be my entry because it retraced up to here, closed below. So I'm going to enter here. Always your entries are not going to be the same, guys. They are not going to be the same. However, now my stop loss is going to be around 25 pips to the upside. Your entries are not always going to be the same. However, what you should know is one. The narrative still remains, and if the market is going to sell, it will sell. You don't have to worry. As long as something looks like it should be that. If it smells like an orange, it should be an orange. So you have to target the previous support. This is 81 pips. 1:3, guys. 1:3. You see how we build a trading narrative using a rules based strategy. This is a 1 to 3. So now I'll just play price forward. Let me just stretch this up to here. So I'll just play price forward. And now for me, as I'm playing price forward, for you, you're waiting to see what happens. You're waiting for the candles to prove, because that will be the live market. Look at how price drops. It did not even retrace, just kept on dropping, because the trade was ready. The trade was ready on then boom, it hit our TP. Because the trade was ready on the high time frame, there is no way this one was not going to work out. The trade was ready, so we had just to wait. So you have entered your market, sit patiently and wait for price to give you your take profit. Simple, straightforward. This is how you get a rules based strategy and then implement it into your day-to-day trading. And I can assure you, I can use these same rules over and over again and I'll be profitable. You have seen I've used these rules on different pairs. You can check my channel. There are over, I think, over 15-30 pairs that have been using the same rules and getting the same results. So you have to incorporate this in your trading such that you can know how to trade, how to enter the market, where to enter from, when has to happen, where, which zone is valid, which zone is valid, how do I draw a valid zone. You can check that in my book. It is there. It is only $10. Inbox me, I'll be giving you the book. Also watch more of these videos, my videos. You can watch them over and over again if you have not understood, such that you can understand better. So I think that is all for today. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Also don't forget to like the video, because I always give out premium content like this almost every day. So subscribe to the channel and make sure you're part of this growing community of like-minded traders. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also don't forget to like the video. Buy my book, you're going to be simple. So let's just go through a recap of what we have learned. First thing, you want to go to the highest time frame. The moment you go to an open chart, whether you're on the 1 hour, 2 hour, depending on the kind of trader you are. If you check my book, it is there, depending on the kind of trader you are. If you're a swing trader, I have put for you a high time frame there, your entry time frame, your medium time frame. If you're a day trader, I've put for you there. If you're position size trader, I've put for you there. If you're scalper, I also put for you your highest time frame, your medium time frame, your entry time frame. You just have to understand which kind of trader you are, and then you choose your time frames very well. So now you have to go to your highest time frame, the first thing. The second thing you want to do is mark out your structures on the highest time frame, support and resistance, demand and supply. Identify your structures on the highest time frame and also look at the trend on the highest time frame. How is it? Is it a bullish trend? Is it a retracement that we are trading? Like whatever you see on the highest time frame, you have to note it out. Also the candlestick pattern, is it a rejection candle or not? And all the candlestick patterns are on my book, and the valid candles that you need are in the book. Drop to the medium time frame. On the medium time frame is where you're looking for your confirmations on the medium time frame, guys. Your confirmations. And what are the confirmations? Indecision candles, rejection candles, and also you're looking for immediate trends on the medium time frame. All the candles are there, guys. Immediate trend on the medium time frame, and most of your work is going to happen here, because this is where you're going to be looking for immediate trend, and the confirmations are also going to be on this time frame. After you have gotten the confirmations on your zone, then now you want to drop to your entry time frame to look for entry triggers, double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulders with the break of the neckline, and then you take your trade. Then now you can be confident, go and do other things, because you know you have followed your plan from the highest time frame. The market has been telling you sell, 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 sell. So all you can do is just be patient, follow your plan, go and do other things, let the market give you pips. And the market is going to give you pips because everything has agreed. The high time frame, the lower time frame, the medium time, they're all in agreement. So why wouldn't the market give you pips? Why do you make trading hard, guys? I told you this year and next year you're going to learn trading by force. You want it, you don't want it, you learn how to trade. So make sure, if you have learned something from the video, kindly don't forget to like the video. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Most of the people are watching these videos, but you're not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel as a way of appreciation. So I think that is all, guys. The mentorship is still going on, and also my book is still on sale. You can inbox me on Telegram. Check, the link is in the bio, or the link is in the description of this video. Click on it, it will take you to my Telegram group, so you can join the Telegram group, and then look out for the admin. Inbox me and ask for the book. That is all. So we shall meet in the next video. Bye. Make sure you use this strategy to analyze the market the next week and tell me what you're going to get. Bye.